Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fadil Haziq bin Abdul Malik.
My name is Wan Muhammad Iman bin Wan Azhar.
My name is Muhammad Zahid bin Zahari.
Alhamdulillah,
Alhamdulillah.
we are able to gather here in Zarif's house, which is located in Kajang, and I'm from Bani, Bandar Baru Bani, and Mrs. Aiman, he is from Shah Alam. When he took the MRT to came here, just to accomplish our task. Okay, so without wasting any more time, I am going to discuss on how fresh graduates can take action to reduce dependence on government sector in employment opportunity. Alright, so macroeconomic deals with the economy as a whole. Okay, it examines the behavior of economic aggregates such as everyday income, consumption, investment, and the overall level of prices. Basically, it deals with the total and not just a small part of it. Alright, so one of the objectives of conventional macroeconomic is to achieve full employment. So what does full employment mean? So full employment means all the available resources are fully utilized. Right? So however, if the resources are not fully utilized, this means that the unemployment issue occurs. So if the unemployment issue is not resolved, this will contribute to the problems of unemployment among fresh graduates. Alright, so our country, Malaysia, okay, produces a huge amount of fresh graduates every year. Right, according to the report by Department of Statistics Malaysia Graduate Statistics 2018, right, 4.96 million students have graduated in 2018, which means a big number of people to participate in the Malaysia's labor force. Right, so apparently government sector is the one which can create and provide the biggest job opportunity. The University of Massachusetts study found that all government spending is not created equal. Okay, the most cost-effective ones are by spending on public works such as spending on roads and bridges and other public works. Alright, 1 billion spent on public works created 19,975 jobs. Also, government can do much more things such as spending on unemployment benefits, cut business payroll taxes for new hires, and by applying also can apply the appropriate monetary policy and much more government can do. Alright. However, if we are going to fully rely on government to create job opportunities, in some day we will not be able to accommodate high number of fresh graduates participating in labor force. So back to our main discussion, how the fresh graduates can reduce dependency on government sector on employment opportunity.
First of all, fresh graduate can join internship to reduce dependency on government sector. What is an internship? Internship is an official scheme provided to prospect workers by an employer. The modern concept of an internship was evolved from medieval apprenticeship, in which a skilled worker, often an artisan, would take on and teach their trade to a young person. The apprenticeship will agree to work for the artisan for a special amount of time in return for being taught a trade. Why it is important to join internship? Students can gain valuable work experience while having their study. They can learn the specialist skills of particular field. Transferable skills such as communication, teamwork, and computer skills are also required during an internship. They can study how business operate. For example, how to finish job requirement, how to solve problems that are not in current syllabus, and many more. It is vital for a fully prepared interns to enter the workplace upon graduation. During internship, students can also learn their strengths and weaknesses to deal with problems. This is valuable source to put in the resume because many companies nowadays prefer to employ workers with working experience. Moreover, if an intern student can perform during their internship, there is high possibilities to be employed in the future. For example, having a good social with customers, high work rate outcomes, and good communication with workmates. In conclusion, internship have a high chance possibilities to reduce the dependency of fresh graduates on government sector. Next, according to a study conducted by International Labour Organization ILO in partnership with the Mastercard Foundation, greater access to quality tertiary education helps create greater and more decent job opportunities. Theo Sparrowbaum, a senior labour economist at ILO, stressed that the lack of quality higher education had left millions of young people out of decent jobs. With higher level of education, such as taking professional papers, we are able to stand on our own. We can open up our own firm or simply just become a freelancer. Having such level of education will make people look for us instead of looking for jobs. This will also reduce the dependency on government sector on employment opportunity, because we are creating a job opportunity for our own self and also can hire some more people to work with us, which in return created much more job opportunities. For instance, a man that has a professional qualification such as ACCA can establish a new firm. The new firm will require some other workers in order for the company to be able to operate. They will need someone to manage, someone to clean, someone to labor, and much more. Job opportunities created, and we also are safe from relying on government.
Okay. Next is the point is improve soft skill and transferable skill. Most of the employer needs to have their employees that have skill to ensure that their company can move onward. Most company are not only interested in high grade, but they want the employee that have many skill. This is because of the company have many fresh graduate to be selected, let's say has same grade. So by observing their skill, they can differentiate between the graduate. Fresh graduate can improve their skill by participating in many seminar or workshop. Skills that fresh graduate must master is that transfer across different industry, such as the ability to learn new things quickly and independently, to adapt a new technology and environment, and also to think analytically, critically, and creatively. By having the skill, the employer are attracted as the employee will be multitasking and add a lot to this company. In example, the company has two candidates. First one have knowledge in accounting skill, and second one have knowledge in accounting skill and editing skill. So probably the company to choose the person with editing skill is high, because it's like 2-in-1. You can say like 2-in-1 because the company can get the workers with accounting skill and workers with editing skill. So next is venture into business. You must be empowered to venture into entrepreneurship. Only 2% of the nation graduate are running their own business upon graduation. One of the lowest percentage among other countries is in the region. Small and medium enterprise create more than 70% of the job in Malaysia. Thus, more job could be created for young if the young start their own business. Okay. So, as a fresh graduate, to venture into business is not easy, and because many business competitors are really having tight competition, but need to remember there is no easy thing in the world. So there is not impossible to start from the bottom. So the thing that running in my mind, can fresh graduate that have no knowledge in business, such example science students, can venture into the business. As for me, the graduates can also run into the business step by step from the bottom. As now for today, the e-commerce is widely used for business. They can go deep into the starter. But to remember, there is a barrier to make a business, such as the capital. So how to get the capital to run a business? Is it from bank loan? The probability to get the loan from the bank is low, because you do not have trust from bank to repay the loan and they not have anything to be charged. So how can they get the capital? They can get the capital by borrowing from the family, as they can repay it back and usually not have any interest. They also can make a business partnership, as this can easily reduce the burden to get capital. As to run a business, the graduate must have strong determination and not easy to give up, because the business is like a wheel. Sometimes we go up, sometimes we go down. So neither they are at the top or the bottom of the business. They must be apply positive things to themselves. So as a fresh graduate have their income on the business, they did not really rely on the government to help to secure a job and can have increase more job opportunity to other fresh graduate, because if they create a job, this mean if they create a business, this mean they need a workers that can hire new fresh graduate. So
Alright, we have finished presenting 4 of our points. So to conclude, fresh graduates can actually promote and employ themselves without having to rely on government. Also, Keynes' theory, Keynes, the one in the economy, the philosopher of economy, Keynes' theory of employment states that level of employment is dependent on national income and output. Right? So by spending more in our country will help to increase the level of employment. Right? Fresh graduates also have to be aware that the coronavirus affecting the whole world is forcing people to stay at home. Okay, and this will lead to the increase in the unemployment rate. So if the fresh graduates are still fully hoping for government sector to create job opportunity, they will end up being jobless and forever seeking for jobs. Okay, I guess that is all from us today, right? So that's all. Bye bye.
thank you. Bye.